Up over yonder. Anyway, so we're going to talk a little bit about the food that we've had this time. In some ways, it's been similar to last time. In other ways, it's been different than last time. But you'll get to kind of see that. And we also found out that you can order herbal tea. So as you can see here on our screen, we decided to try it. And we ordered it and had it from our porch, which was quite lovely. So as before, typically for breakfast, we have a little bit of 3 different fruits as well as some fresh juice. And then after we finished eating that, we have some sort of something, like in this example, they had made us homemade quinoa noodles, and then we had the coconut chutney and like an apple stew sort of thing.
It was good.
Emily's still not sure about getting noodles for breakfast, though.
Yeah, don't know how I feel about it.
These are some other things. Again, these were different days. So we would have had the plate of fruit with our juice first, and then on the left side, you want to talk about that one?
So on the left side is our ragi roll. It's very dry.
Yeah, extremely
Even
dry.
when you break it up and put it into the chutney.
Yeah.
It's extremely dry.
Yeah, it like sucks all the moisture out of your mouth.
Yeah, you have to be drinking something with
that's probably our least favorite thing. But it looks cool.
Yeah.
And then the next one on the right, that's going to be an uttapam, which is kind of like and they make this one for us with quinoa. And then it's basically kind of like a quinoa pancake, but then they put stuff in it like diced tomatoes, cilantro,
bell peppers, onions, if you can have it.
Yeah, for him, bell peppers and onions. And then it also had the coconut chutney as well as the tomato chutney. The tomato chutney is like
delicious.
the bomb.
Killer.
The bomb. So this again was another one of the days. So that's the fruit that we had: watermelon, some mango, some dragon fruit, and then I think that was papaya juice that day.
That sounds right.
And then we had this one I think was a ragi dosa, with again the coconut chutney and the tomato chutney. Yeah. So, and in this again was a different day. These were the ragi noodles that they made homemade for us, with that same apple stew sort of thing with the coconut chutney. And do you want to talk about what's in the bottom left corner there?
Oh, it sounded like there was somebody outside. Sorry. Those are the custard apples,
Yeah.
which I think are delicious, and typically have turned out okay for me. Not apparently it's hit or miss for the girls.
Yeah, so we discovered that we like the ones that are just ripe. We don't like the overripe ones.
Yeah, so the ones there, which is the first one Emily had and Ashley had, you should be able to take them apart like with your thumbs almost and be able to like eat them piece by piece. And at least that's the way I found to do it, and I liked it that way.
Oh, I just took the spoon.
You can see that the one on the back side of the plate has some brown towards the back.
Yeah, so
and that's the one I had that tasted more nutty, and the texture was a little
gritty,
and it just wasn't my favorite. But when we got one the other day,
it was reversed.
Ashley got a gritty one, and I got one that was good.
Yeah.
And it was like the perfect amount of sweetness,
Yeah.
So we're very particular
But we do like them.
Apples.
We do like them as long as they're not overripe.
Granny, guess what you're eating?
And there's Charlie with he had a dosa that was made out of rice with he had the same stuff, the coconut chutney and the apple.
Apple, yeah.
Yeah, well, in that scoop you had it. And then typically for lunch we have some sort of little salad thing, usually with like lettuce or cucumber, and then like a lemon or lime juice and maybe a little bit of salt. And then after we get the little salad thing, we get something kind of like this. Typically, this one was a little different than usual because usually on the little leaf part we have typically either quinoa or millet. This one we did not. It was some sort of, do you remember what they called it?
I don't know. It was a tapioca.
Tapioca something, but it was really good. It was really good. We need to make sure we get the recipe for that one.
Yeah.
Now that I'm thinking about that. And then just different kind of curries. I don't remember which each one of these ones. I know that second bowl from the left was gherkins, and then I don't. Do you think the other one was okra, or is that the shredded thing?
That's
I
the
think
shredded
that-
stuff.
It looks a little too green
I
to
think
be the
that
shredded
one was
thing.
okra, and then the one on the far right,
Is the coconut,
coconut chutney.
Yeah.
and then the left is some sort of gourd
Yeah.
curry.
But we're not sure which gourd.
Probably like snake gourd or
There's several. There's the
Yeah.
ash gourd, the snake gourd, it's not
They've
bitter
done
gourd.
pumpkin ones,
Yeah.
but that's
That's
not
not
the pumpkin
pumpkin.
one.
No. There's Charlie. As you notice, this is before lunch, and so he has a plate of fruit. So that's dun dun dun. That means danger, danger, Will Robinson. So that was his first day before his first purgation. So the purgation again is the induced diarrhea. So, but he was happy that he had pineapple. But instead of getting the full plate of pineapple, he had like a fruit melody that time. But yeah, he was still happy with it. And then, as you can see on the right at the bottom, that's like one of the salad things for me and Emily. It was just cucumbers that time, I think, with a little bit of salt and maybe some lemon juice. On the top picture, you're going to talk through those.
So, in the left side, we have fried bitter gourd chat.
Uh-huh.
The next one over is, I think, a mango curry, right?
Maybe.
Mango
There's either
curry.
a curry or a chutney.
No.
That's not a chutney.
No.
A beet curry next to it, and then
More gherkins. We have gotten lots and lots of gherkins this time. Guess they must be in season. Here's some more of Charlie's food. So you can see at first he got the little salad before, and then, and I am in the way of showing the big version of his plate. Oh, good thing I can move me. All right. So, yeah. So then he has the little papadum with some rice, and then it looked like he had okra that day, probably a tapioca curry. I'm not sure what that's another gourd curry right there, and then tomato something.
I believe that was the tomato. What's it called? Paneer.
Stop. That's not
That's
paneer.
not paneer.
And stop clicking your pen while we're recording. Thank you.
Uh,
Okay, now I can move me back down, I guess. Okay, and then you want to describe these?
So we have a salad in the top left, and then right underneath it, it looks like orange juice.
Yeah, but
However,
it's not.
it is sweet lime juice.
that is what they call it.
Yeah,
It's pretty good. It just kind of tastes like watered down
orange juice.
orange juice.
But the fruit itself actually looks like a lime.
Yeah.
A
Yeah.
very small lime.
Yeah, it's little.
Good.
Mini lime.
And then the next picture over, we have some paneer. That paneer, is it that one the paneer korma? Is that what they call that
I
one?
think maybe.
I think that's what they call
Yeah,
that
that's
one.
whatever the recipe's for. Supposed
Well,
to be.
he did
Oh, that's not it.
that. That's not it, yeah.
Okay, that's what we wanted the recipe for.
Yeah, and that's also paneer korma in the picture on the right. The far picture, I think.
Yes.
Yeah. What else we got? Looks like okra, some sort of tapioca curry.
Like another gourd curry.
Yeah.
Oh, and this is that far right one. In the middle picture, this is
That's
the
the
banana
banana
curry
curry.
with some millet.
Indeed.
Beetroot salad.
That one was pretty good. I think that was the first time we had gotten beetroot as a salad.
I think so.
It was good though. And then we had the millet with, then we had the coconut chutney. I don't remember which curry this was. This was a paneer. Do you remember what he? Bourgie. Bougie.
No.
And then was this the radish curry?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then salads, yeah. So these were 2 different days salads.
This is the first time we've gotten a salad with strawberries in it. And
Yeah.
it had dragon fruit in it too. It
Yeah.
was pretty good. And
What-
then
yeah.
underneath it,
Yeah, what was underneath it?
we had a cucumber, banana, honey, coconut appetizer.
Before lunch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With
It
sesame
was really
seeds.
good.
Well, Charlie's had
Charlie had
sesame.
sesame.
Yeah, we didn't have sesame seeds. So yeah, that was an unusual pairing, but it ended up being like pretty delicious. Would have never thought of doing it, but we all enjoyed it. We all ended up eating it all. And then this picture happens to be from our lunch today, which, well, we were the first ones in the restaurant when it was lunchtime, and because we were hungry. And they were having a meeting, so they weren't ready to start serving yet. And I think their meeting ran a little long. And then so finally some other people started showing up too, and then the restaurant started, getting more and more people. So then some of the guys ended up having to leave the meeting to start serving people. And anyway, long story short, we ended up sitting in the restaurant for quite some time before we got our food. But the chefs apologized to us profusely, and they brought us some paneer to make up for it, which more than made up for it, and we had a delicious, delicious lunch.
It was delicious.
Do you remember what these were called?
A raggy something.
Well, I know it's a raggy something. So it's like
a griddle cake raggy almost.
it's not even, but it's not like a pancake. Like it's thicker than a pancake. But I don't know. They're really good. I really liked them.
Like
and then
really thin biscuit.
yeah. I don't know how else to describe it.
Scone.
Yeah, it's not a scone because it's chewier than a scone.
It is not dry at all.
It's not dry. They're delicious. And then they also gave us some quinoa this time. And then I don't remember what the shredded stuff was.
It was good.
It was good. And then what was this one?
I was so hungry.
I know. It's like I blacked out.
They didn't even tell us what it was. Also,
yeah, we were
they just set it down and kept apologizing for
it being
the wait,
a little late.
and we were just like, chef personally brought us out the bowl of paneer. So like, how could we be upset?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't be upset when we have a bowl of paneer.
And we were just so excited to be getting paneer as well. So we didn't even.
Yeah. And then coconut curry, and then some sort of tomato curry sort of thing, with our delicious paneer and papadum.
Papadum.
The utapams for breakfast. Or that's what we had for breakfast.
Yeah.
Dinner. You want utapam? Yeah, I know, it's delicious. So dinner, we always get a soup first. Here's Charlie with his soup. And then there's been more nights that we've actually been getting dosas with dinner this time instead of having quinoa or millet. So Charlie did get his dosa with his 3 different curries. The green one was the ash gourd soup, and then I had my quinoa dosa. I don't remember what that green curry was, but it was delicious.
Good.
And then I think that middle one was again more tapioca root, and then some tomato.
Which I remember the tomato being good.
Yeah, the tomato was
really
very good. And here's this was the beetroot soup because it's a little darker. And then again some millet with one of the gourd curries, and then the radish. And I don't remember what this one was. I'd already started mixing up. No, I didn't start mixing up quinoa. I didn't have anything taken out of it. What was that one?
I don't know.
But I ate it. Do you remember what soup that was? Just some sort of clear vegetable soup.
It was good.
It was good. What else we got on this one? Okra, I think. And a tomato curry.
Isn't that the thicker beet slices?
Maybe. I don't know.
I think that's
it was
when
a
we
little
got
dark.
the bigger chunks of beets.
Oh, okay.
And then I think that was the okra curry, and then something with
This isn't an okra curry. That's got to be a gourd or something. Yeah, and this is definitely the radishes.
Again.
Oh yeah, this night. Ooh, was this the cilantro broccoli soup?
Yes.
That was pretty good.
I thought it was more green.
Maybe. I don't know.
Because the broccoli soup was super green.
Oh, that's true.
So was the
I don't know.
soup.
I don't know which one. Well, it wasn't the spinach soup. We
soup.
couldn't have spinach soup. Spinach is on our allergy list. Anyway, there was one night, I'm not sure I got a picture, that we had broccoli cilantro soup, and it was really delicious. I don't think this. I think you're right. I think this wasn't the picture of it, and I don't remember which one that one was.
Was it the potato and leek?
No, because we
We
didn't
didn't
get
have
that
that.
one. Because I think it was sweet potato.
And we can't have leeks.
So this again was some other gourd curry. This is
Beets.
definitely beets and a different gourd curry. And then they had done something fancy with the quinoa and cooked it in the leaf, and then it had like bits of tomato in it. It was pretty good.
Really good.
Very moist. here's some examples of the special meals that you get during your special treatments, like purgation or vomitum and that sort of stuff. Or, as we found out, if you're still hungry late at night, then you can order and get the stuff that's on the menu.
You're not supposed to order late at night.
Yeah, you're not supposed to order late at night. Don't order late at night. But we'd already eaten dinner, and we were trying to go to sleep, and it was like 8:15, and then her stomach starts growling, my stomach starts growling, so we're like, this isn't gonna work. So yeah. Anyway, so on the left we've got some pumpkin dip and then some steamed vegetables, and then the far right one is some sort of clear vegetable soup, which I think this one was one of ours, so it has like radishes and maybe some cilantro. I don't remember what else is in it, but they end up being pretty good. Oh yeah, usually celery. You can also, mashed potatoes are also on this list of things that you can order, and there's a beetroot soup and a tomato soup and an ash gourd soup that you can order. Also cauliflower puree is allowed. I think that's the end of my slideshow.
That's it.
That's all, folks. We'll see you later. Bye. How do I turn this thing off?
You don't.
It's a trick question.
Oh, well.
Is it not the red button?